in this video, I'm going to explain to you all in details how to ship any product or any item from China to the UK. Shipping things from China to Africa, okay, any African country, is way different from shipping from China to the UK. Can you hear? My name is Leza and I'm a new importation coach. I teach business owners how to start importing from China, and I also talk about business and business ideas. If this sounds like what you're really interested in, join the family and subscribe to this YouTube channel, because I believe we'll be learning a lot from each other. There are some products that you can easily ship to any African country, but you cannot easily ship those products to the UK. And there are a whole lot of other things to consider when it comes to shipping from China to the UK. So if you're in the UK and you would like to go into mini importation business, you want to start importing things from China to the UK. Okay, let's say you want to start a business. This video is going to be very helpful to you, okay, because I'm going to explain to you the shipping method, how you can actually ship things very easy, very cheap from China to the UK. Whether it's furniture, home appliances, kitchenware, cooking items, gadgets, phones, any product at all, I'm going to explain to you in this video how you can ship them, okay, comfortably from China to the UK. For you to import and ship any product from China to the UK, right, at a very cheap price, without any document, without stress, and these items will be shipped to your doorstep, okay, in UK, right, you need to use a forwarding agent in China. But don't worry, in this video I'm going to also be sharing with you all a contact of a forwarding agent. But before you go to grab that contact, pay attention to what I'm going to explain in this video, because it's not just about getting a contact, it's about knowing what to do with the contact and knowing the right conversation, the right thing to say to this forwarder, so you'll be able to get your goods safely from China to the UK. When it comes to shipping from China to the UK, you have two major methods that you can use, okay. You can ship through air, freight. You can ship through sea. Shipping through air from China to the UK takes 2 to 7 days to arrive, okay, and shipping through sea, okay, from China to the UK takes highest 1 to 2 months to arrive, depending on how fast your forwarding agent is. But I highly recommend shipping using a forwarding agent. So when it comes to shipping from China to the UK, right, it's not like shipping to Africa that, it is usually measured in CBM, cubic meter. Because, for example, if you want to ship from China to the UK, if it is there are some products that are very sensitive to ship. For example, shipping branded products are very sensitive. So it is different. Shipping a branded product is different. You cannot easily ship a branded product just like that from China to the UK. It has, process. So likewise, shipping gadgets and electronics and every other items. So that is why I highly recommend using a forwarder. So when it comes to shipping from China to the UK, the common and the highly recommended shipping service is the DDP shipping service. What do I mean by the DDP? Delivered Duty Paid. So if you are able to get a very good forwarder, that person is going to use the DDP service. When your forwarder uses the DDP service, what it means is that whatever you're going to import and ship from China to the UK, it is going to be delivered straight to your doorstep. You don't have to go to shipping ports or the airport to pick your items, or to go to any warehouse to pick your items. No, that item is going to be shipped straight from China to your doorstep in the UK. At this point, I know a lot of you will be like, so how much does it take to ship from China to the UK? Actually, the cost of shipping, okay, will be determined by your forwarder according to the type of product you would like to ship, especially if your forwarder is using the DDP shipping service. So your forwarder is going to check with the shipping services and know the actual amount you're going to pay for that product. If you want to import and ship gadgets or electronics from China to the UK, okay, you are going to inform your forwarder. So your forwarder is the one that will check how much, the estimate of what it will cost you, okay, using the DDP, delivered duty paid service. A lot of people in the UK who would like to start this mini importation business or who would like to go into importation business thinks that it's a very difficult thing to ship from China to the UK. It is not difficult. All you need is a good forwarder, a good forwarding agent. The forwarding agent will take care of paying for the clearing, because that is where most people get it confused, like what about the clearing, the custom, the this. Okay, if you're using a forwarder that makes use of the DDP service, you don't need to worry about clearing, you don't need to worry about what is it called, you don't need to worry about customs, okay, or shipping costs, because your forwarder is going to check the cost of all these things according to the type of product you would like to import, then arrange it, okay, calculate all of it and give you the total price. So you are the one, once you pay your forwarder, then your forwarder is going to now, process the payment, the shipping payments, and ship your goods from China to the UK directly to your doorstep. I have shipped items. I have procured some items for someone who is in the UK, and that item was shipped from China to the UK using my forwarding agent. What she shipped were kitchen items and kitchen utensils, and because of that, my forwarder charged $8 per kg, okay, to ship that items for her to the UK. All right. Now, what I'm trying to say is that the estimate, what you should be expecting, you know, per kg, irrespective of the type of product you would like to ship, whether it's gadgets, branded item, non-branded item, home equipment, furnitures or whatever. Let's say you want to ship through air, necklaces, jewelries, whatever. Lightweighted items, I recommend you ship them through air. Then other heavy items like furnitures, kitchen equipment, kitchen items, home equipment, those heavy items, I recommend you ship them through sea to minimize cost. But the estimate, okay, there is no how it will pass $10 per kg, irrespective of any product that you would like to ship. It can never be more than $10 per kg. It is quite affordable. And as someone who is in the UK and you're looking for a business to start, I highly recommend importing things from China directly all by yourself and selling it in the UK. I know a whole lot of my students, because I coach people personally about importing from China, okay, to their country. I've coached a whole lot of students from the UK that are already doing so well when it comes to this mini importation business right there in the UK, and they are doing so well. They import jewelries, they import makeup things, lashes, beauty products, hair, okay, straight from China on 1688 app. The best and the easiest way that you can start a business right at the comfort of your home as someone living in the UK. So you don't need to get worked up at anything. If you don't have the knowledge of importing from China to the UK, you can use the apps, e-commerce apps like 1688 or Alibaba, but I highly recommend 1688 for mini importation from China to the UK for your business if you want to start business in UK. Because this 1688 app is highly loaded with Chinese manufacturers and wholesalers, where other resellers, where business owners comes to buy things and sell in their country. So you can make use of this 1688 app or Pindodo app to buy from China and ship it to UK and start selling, or even for your personal use. Let's say you moved to the UK recently or you're planning on moving to the UK. Honestly, it will be very cheaper for you to get your furniture, your household equipment, whatever thing you will need to set up your house direct from China and ship it to the UK than buying it in the UK. You'll be saving much more money. So you'll be saving money buying directly from China than buying on Amazon. This video is based on popular requests because I've gotten a whole lot of message requests from people in the UK asking me to make a video about how to ship from China to the UK. And of course, I have experience in it because I've coached people in the UK into this China importation business, and I've also procured, because I'm into procurement services, I've procured goods for someone in the UK and it was shipped from China to the UK. So yes, I'm making this video based on personal experience and what I know according to the experience I've built. So how does this using a forwarder, okay, to ship from China to the UK work? Once you're able to get a freight for a forwarder, right, then you request for their warehouse or their address. So once they send you their address, their personal address, that address is what you're going to send to your Chinese supplier, okay, or what you're going to add to your 1688 dashboard. So your suppliers will package whatever thing you bought from them. Let's say you bought things on 1688 app. Your suppliers on 1688 will package the things you paid for and send it to that forwarder address. So your forwarder will receive it. All of the items you want to buy from your different suppliers, your forwarder will receive it and package it all together, okay, and ship it out for you from China to the UK, and you receive it at your doorstep. As easy as that. That's how it works. Okay, so this is the contact of a forwarder that I always use for my UK students. So copy it and if you're in UK or any other European countries. This person is a very, very reliable shipping forwarder. So everything about shipping from UK or any other European countries, this forwarder will help you to process that at a very cheap rate, and their service is very, very fast. If you're coming across this video for the first time and you don't know much about 1688, I've made numerous videos about importing from 1688, registering on 1688, creating an Alipay account, WeChat account. So I'll leave the link in the description. Go through it and download and start importing from China to the UK all by yourself without using an agent. Very, very cheap and affordable. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.